First thoughts on trials riding, you got to be a different cat to ride them like the guys in the World Tour do. I think it's pretty crazy what they do. This isn't my first trials bike. I actually had one, years ago when I was first getting into the enduro scene, and it was something different. I enjoyed it, but just had no one to ride with at the time, so it phased out a little bit and never really, kept going with it. But yeah, it's definitely enjoyable, and I'm having a ball on this thing, especially having people to ride with. The transition to the trials bike off the enduro bikes, it's been fun, and it's helped me with the technical side of things with our enduros and balance and everything like that. And that's why I kind of led down this path, and trying the trials bike was to work on my skills. You can never stop learning, so it's been awesome to jump on it and play around, jumping off some rocks, and just learning all that hard technical riding. I'm enjoying it. It's just something different, and with the downtime we've had, it's just been awesome to get out and enjoy some different stuff. As an enduro rider, the bike felt light, really light, obviously because it is, but it just felt weird not having a seat either. You get tired legs and you want to sit down, but you just got to keep rolling with it. But what I've learned with the trials guys is they do a few sections and then they sit there for a bit and they think about it too much, where me as an enduro guy, I try not to think about things too much. I just try hitting it. So I'm one of them guys that just keeps going laps and laps and trying to get one section right without dabbing a foot. But by the end of the day, I'm buggered. So, but it's fun. Like it's definitely a complete different bike compared to our enduro bike. The clutch is so light. The bike, the tyres, they wrap around the rocks a lot more, and you have so much more traction in the rocky conditions. Where obviously enduro bike's got that bit more weight. You light them up a lot easier on the rocks with the bigger knobbies and stuff like that. So it's definitely a different feeling bike, but it's cool to learn it and then try to put that into my enduro riding. It's definitely harder than what I thought. Obviously, coming off an enduro bike onto it, it just feels so different, like just a balance and brake. It took me like a day to kind of get my head around it all. But then, we were doing every Thursday night through the week session with a few of us, so that was cool, and being able to learn off them guys and just see, well, it was more learning myself and knowing what I can jump up. You look at stuff sometimes and you just think that's the craziest thing ever, surely no one's going to go up that, and then next minute someone jumps up it and have a go. So it normally doesn't end up turning out too good, but it's just cool to try some gnarly stuff, and when you do succeed and get to the top of whatever it is, it feels pretty cool. And then especially to do it without a foot dab, that's obviously the main goal for us. Best skill I would have learnt so far would definitely just be the balance. Obviously, just trying to keep it balanced, on a stop position and stuff like that, and just knowing where your wheels are placed on the rocks, and how much gas you've got to give it to jump up onto something that you could never get up on an enduro bike. The hard enduro side of things, I think it's helped me. If I do want to get there, if I do want to go hard enduro racing, something I've always had my eye on is Erzberg. Obviously, seeing that on TV and everything like that, it seems like one of them cool races. Somewhere on the bike, it's fun. It's definitely, it's something that I'm not used to. So for me, it's awesome, and I think it's more of a social thing. I think you get to go to the quarry or go wherever you're going to go riding, and you get to hang out with the boys, and majority of the time they're wearing open faces, so you do a section and you come back down and laugh about it or something like that. So it's not, the social side on the enduro bikes, it's kind of, you don't get the whole stop and chat, you're normally going at it all day. So it's definitely a fun side to the whole motorbike world, and just being able to hang out with cool people doing it and trying stuff and seeing everyone fail, because it definitely happens. You definitely fail when you're trying to do some gnarly stuff, and it's just sick fun.